Hi everyone, welcome back to our family estate time video today. So today we will be discussing about let them figure out parenting tips. So how can we help our kids and let them develop, let them figure out. So we'll be talking about that today. So let's get started. What is the first topic we are going to discuss today?
Great relationship build autonomy.
Yeah, great relationship build autonomy. So what is autonomy?
Well, you can see that there's auto, so it means like by itself, and nomi means what does
Yeah,
it mean? Something.
You are very close. Yeah, auto means self. Yeah,
auto.
build autonomy. That means you are not dependent on somebody else.
You're building yourself.
You are building yourself. Okay. So great relationships build autonomy. Okay. What does it mean in parenting? Okay. How can you use this concept as a parent to help your kids? Okay. So this statement was given by Dr. Justin, and he is already the expert in this parenting, family development. So he has written many books. He has many seminars, many things. So this statement comes from him. Okay. So let's see. How does the great relationship build autonomy for the kids? Okay. So let's say one example. So he has given one of the talk that one story, and that is 18 years girl. Okay. She wants to go to a party. Okay. And she is grown up. Yeah, 18 years is grown. But her dad says that I think this is not good for you to go to the party. Okay. So her dad denied. So you cannot go there. That is not suitable for you. And due to that, what happened is she became mad. Okay. And they had a planning with their friend to go and watch the movie, like you guys do the what is called the sleepovers. Yeah, the same concept was. She wanted to go sleepover with her friends and spend their night, watch movie, and these things. Okay. So our parent did not allow that. He said that this is not good for you. I believe you should not go. So by saying that, she became very mad. Okay. And so she started to saying that I don't like your rules. What you make? It is my life.
The daughter said that?
Yeah, the daughter said, yeah. Why you are making rules?
Yeah.
I can decide myself where to go, not to go. Okay. So she was so mad that then her dad wanted to let us say go somewhere and let us say pull these things. But that does not work anything. Okay. So what happened is by seeing our daughter his daughter is so sad, he was himself very sad. So dad becomes sad too. What shall I do in this situation? Okay.
Yeah.
And he felt himself broken. That what kind of parent I am. That my kids are not listening to me. Okay. And so ultimately, what happened is that his dad was so sad that he was thinking, what shall I do in this situation? And he was not able to figure out. Actually, he was so much sad that he was not able to do any kind of work. He was not able to think anything. Because this is a big family issue. Okay? So he was thinking like that, and in the meantime, what happened is he was trying to figure out what to do. In the meantime, the daughter came and said that, I'm okay. What the decision you have made for me is fine.
The girl realized that?
Yeah, the girl realized herself.
Oh, wow.
And said that the dad became so happy.
To solve the problem.
Okay? So what does it mean? What kind of dad he is?
Nice. That's good.
Okay?
Good guy.
So the great relationship build autonomy. Then her daughter told that, Dad, you stop me going there because it is not good for me. It can harm my life. So you are right. Okay? So this story, what it tells is that his dad was himself thinking that what kind of parent I am. I am not a successful parent. But how the problem was solved? What kind of love he was giving to their kids? Okay, that the kids has to grow automatically from there. Okay, that's what the kids develop autonomy from the parents' relationship. Okay, so look, in that situation, the dad was finding out the solution, what to do. Nobody can find the solution. Only the solution can come from the kids, because how can you give the solution? You have given the parenting, you have told that this is not good, this is good, okay, but the solution has to come from where? From the kids. If it is not coming, that means you don't have a good relationship with the kids. It has to be autonomy. You have to do in such a way that whatever be the situation is, the solution has to come from the kids. Then only great relationship build autonomy happens. Sometimes you will say that, oh, my kids are not studying, he has not focused on this, he has not focused on that. That simply shows that you don't have a relationship. Yes? Great relationship build autonomy. If it is not happening, that means there is no relationship. That's what it says. Make sense? Okay. So the thing has to happen like that. So trust equal influence. So if you trust on the kids, it influences them. It influences how to decide, what kind of decision to make. Okay. If it is not happening, that means we have not built the relationship. Okay. So that is what Dr. Justin has discussed. A great relationship build autonomy. So, in the case of travel, if some situation comes, okay, and if you have no idea what to do,
just rely on them.
Just rely on them. They will figure out what to do. If you trust on them. If you have trust in the past, they will find out the solution. Okay, that's the key idea. Okay. So that was the first thing. The second tips was given by Dr. Sefali. And what is that?
Love unconditionally.
Love unconditionally. It's the very clear statement. Okay. Love unconditionally. What does it mean? That if you see in the real lives, no one truly loves anyone. Everyone loves conditionally.
Yeah, like forced.
Agree.
It's forced.
Yeah.
It's not forced. You have some desire, expectation.
Okay. So every parent has expectation from their kids that he will grow up and he will do something for me. Okay, that is the expectation. That is not.
Our kids also has a expectation that parents will do this.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone is loving conditional. Okay. So what does it mean, love unconditionally? So let us say that here is my kids and he wants to do something bad. I will love unconditionally. Okay, let them do what he wants. Then what does it mean, love unconditionally? Let them do whatever.
No.
It
There
depends
has
on
to be
their purpose.
boundary.
On their purpose.
What is boundary? Then you are not applying love unconditionally. Love unconditionally means let them do whatever he wants or what?
It depends on what
No,
they're
you
trying-
cannot let them do whatever they
Then
want.
what does it mean then?
What that means that you don't expect them. You don't expect them the way you want it.
Okay, so let's clarify this. Love unconditionally. So unconditionally we understand.
Yeah.
So we don't put any condition. So if you do this homework, then I will bring you a pizza. That is a condition, yeah. Okay. So you love your kids unconditionally. That I understand. But what is love? You have to understand that. Then only we can.
It's just genuine. It just comes.
What is love?
It,
The love, as you said before,
What?
love means to grow and support.
That I said. What did you say? What is your thing?
For
Caring.
love means is giving.
Yeah. So let us say my kids want to do something bad, Esther. Then let them do. Yeah.
No, I'm not
No, there
giving
has-
there.
What?
Uh,
Love is giving. So let them do because he wants to do.
no, that, but I'm not giving it. But that's from the person, right? If let us say my kids are, I don't know, anything bad he does, that it's my responsibility to stop my kids. If I'm not stopping, then how they gonna be a better person?
Okay, so ultimately you are coming to my
Yeah.
definition of yeah.
Yeah.
So
Love
wherever
means-
you go, you will come to my definition. Okay,
Yeah.
because there is no other way.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So to me is love means if you love somebody, that to me only means is that help people,
Support.
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 That's what to my understanding till now the definition of love is that. To help to grow. Whoever you are, it does not matter. Your mom, your dad, your wife, your kids, your daughter, your children, whatever. Your cousin, your nephew, your neighbor, your country people, your other country people. Okay? Love means help them to grow. That's what it means. Okay? So love unconditionally means, okay, love them to grow without taking any return, thinking of any return. If you are able to help,
Yeah.
help.
so no
That's what-
expectations.
Yeah, there's no expectation. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what the love unconditionally I understand. Okay, so if someone is wants to do the bad stuff, okay, I will not help because that will not help to grow in life.
Yeah.
It will go down in life. Okay, so I will not help you in there. I will not show my love on that action. Instead, I will be mad. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because that will harm his or her life. Okay. So, love unconditionally, we clarify something. Okay, what does it mean? Most often you will see that there is a parent's checklist, yeah? The parents want, oh, if you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this, okay? And then only you can go there, or you can do that stuff, even the kids want or don't want, you have to follow these things. Okay? Most of the time you will see, in many family, you will see that. Okay? Follow my way. Okay? What does it mean? That prevents the child development. It destroys the child. Okay? What does it mean? So we have to let the child do what he is interested in. What is it? Do you know the word passion?
Passion. Yeah. Passion.
So we have to help the child in their passion.
Like
Okay? Not in your
work.
checklist.
Yeah.
Okay?
Action.
Yeah, whatever the kids wants to do, okay, first of all, let us say, someone is a school student. So what is the first thing to do?
Represent school.
Yeah, work on the school system.
Mm.
Close everything blindly and work on that. That's the first thing to do.
Yeah.
So help them in their schoolwork. That's the first thing you can do. Yes? That will help him to grow in schools. If he can do a good job in his school, he will do job on other things too. Okay? So it says that, look, every child, when he's born,
Mhm.
It is in full capacity.
Mhm.
They come with everything. Every child on this planet can do anything. You believe that?
Yeah,
Provided
totally believe that.
the
Every child has a
support
potential.
they get.
Yeah, every child has a potential.
Every child has the potential.
Yeah.
Every child can do anything.
Yeah.
Okay? Provided that his or her talent is explored.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. How you scaffold.
Yeah.
Yes.
So truly loving means that you are not in picture. What does it mean? That means your expectation
It's
is
not
not
about
there.
you.
It's
You
not
mean?
about you.
It's about others.
It's all about you, your kids.
Parenting. Yeah,
Yeah.
as we were talking about
Okay.
parenting.
So you are not expecting anything. Okay, if you think that, okay, if you do like this, do like that, okay, if you want to be a superstar, you have to go to the music class. Okay?
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah,
have to take
swimming
the
class.
dance class.
Yeah, it's
Okay?
about them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So love unconditionally means what he wants. If you don't want to be a superstar, okay, why you need to go to the music class? Okay, he wants to do, let us say the hockey play. He or she wants to go to the hockey play. Then help them to go there.
Yeah, actually, sports are actually good. So they learn lots of physical skills,
Yeah,
life skills.
yeah. So love unconditional means that. So we have to help them what he or she wants to. Not that what parent wants to do. That like if you do like this, okay, if you join this tuition class, or if you join this coaching class, okay, then you will be expert in this, and then in the future you will become like this.
Yeah, fun way to explore.
That way it doesn't help like the child's growth because it's not like they want to do it.
Yeah, it's not
But
like
overall, after a long time, it will end up helping them. But
Yeah.
in the beginning, it's not preferred for them.
yeah, if someone is keep on doing
Yeah,
one thing, then it can happen that his or her interest might change, and then he can be good in that. Okay?
Especially if you do it from a young age.
Yeah, but that will be just for your bread and butter. You cannot break the boundary. To break the boundary, you have to follow your passion. Otherwise, you will end up earning the bread and butter.
But for kids, their passion isn't always one thing because it's the time of exploring.
Yeah.
Especially during school time.
Mhm.
That's why they're teaching like 7 different subjects at school.
Yeah.
Because if they were to just choose one, then there wouldn't be any like choice for the kids. They were only do one.
Yeah.
So that's why like it's also good to choose like help your kids do different.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's very good point. Yeah, so in these schools, the kids are not all the kids are born with a golden spoon that I'm going to do
Yes.
this. All the kids cannot be the Mark Zuckerberg or the Steve Jobs. That he is going to change the world. Okay, most of the normal kids are normal and
Average.
they figure out.
Yeah.
Okay, so go to the schools
It's
and
just
figure
like
out what it's
School's
interest.
like a guide for them.
Yeah, he keep on doing one thing and he interest, okay, and then he keep on doing that and he becomes something. Okay, so what, as you said, that what is his interest? Let us say this year has interest in something, okay, then you help in that. Or next year his interest in, then you help in the other things then. What is interesting, okay? Not that no, you have started this one, you have to do this one. Okay, stop that. No, so you have to keep on supporting the child interest. That's what the second tip is, love unconditional. The local support. Okay. Now the third tip is by Dr. Tyson, Neil Tyson. What is that?
Let's kids be kids.
Yeah, let's kids be kids. So he says that the kids are born as a scientist. All kids are scientists. Why?
They like to explore.
Why kids are
Investigate.
scientists?
Scientist is like it's a broad term. Scientist can mean different things. It doesn't mean that they're just in science. Scientist means more of like exploration. So
Yeah, you are very
Investigation.
close. Yeah.
Investigate. They like to
all-
test their
they're-
theories.
how
all
someone-
the kids are curious.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They
How,
like-
how someone becomes scientist?
They like to test the theories.
Just last 2 weeks before, the 3 scientists got the Nobel Prize on the quantum theory this year, just 2 weeks before. Okay, in the physics.
Mechanics, quantum mechanics.
Yeah, quantum mechanics. And it is on the Einstein theory. And you know the quantum teleportation, what is that? Yeah, you know the word teleportation, yeah?
Yeah.
So that is called the quantum entanglement. So these three scientists, they work on that quantum entanglement, and they got the Nobel Prize. And so what the scientists mean? What they did?
Like finding something by themselves.
Finding, how do you find that? Experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Scientist means you do experiment and you prove that this works.
Mm-hmm.
It is not a philosophy.
No.
Philosopher just think
Okay.
and give the statement.
Yeah.
What the scientists do?
Explores and
They
then
do
Evidence.
experiment.
Yeah. They have some
They have
evidence.
experiment, they show, guys, look, this work like this. And they show, nobody can deny them that.
with evidence.
If you show by experiment, then everybody has to believe. That's why the scientists got Nobel Prize, because they do by experiment. Look guys, this is happening.
Yeah.
Okay? So, before you do the experiment, what is in scientist mind? A question. That will work or not.
Yeah.
And what the kids want.
Always have a question.
They always
They
try.
always ask question.
Yeah.
When they're born,
Why?
when they speak, then everything is a question there.
How? What? Why?
Yeah, so that's what the Dr. Neil Tyson said, that kind of kids are born with as a scientist. Because they always ask questions. So all kids are basically, if you see, they are scientists. Because scientists only ask questions and they verify the question through the experiments. And they get Nobel Prize. Okay?
So that's only for kids, not for grown-ups.
Okay? So all the science, because all the kids do the experiment. Okay? For example, if a kid is let us say 2 years old kid and he's playing with the egg, what you will say?
Yeah, don't play with it.
You will say, don't play with it.
Yeah.
You will make dot. But never say that to kids. Let them play. Because that is a biology experiment he is doing. Okay? If the egg broke, and what he see, the kid's mind can blown up.
Yeah, spark their mind.
Oh, what the hell is going on?
Mhm.
What is coming from there? My dad was saying the chicken is coming from here, but what is this?
That's
How
not-
come this can go to the chicken? You see, there were thousands of questions come to them.
Mm,
You see.
yeah.
And that kind of thing only happens in scientist mind. That's why Neil Tyson said that all the kids are scientists.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's true.
Yes?
True.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will have many chance to hear that, oh, my kids are not interested in science. How can I help my kids in science? Okay.
Mhm.
And then
What that means?
then the Dr. Neil Tyson said that, look, wait. Your kids is already scientist. Only the problem is you are the problem, not your kids.
Yeah, you stop them from.
So your kids are already, so the parent came and asked that, okay, my kids are not interested in science, how can I help my kids so that he is interested in science? Then what he replied? Wait. Your kids are already scientists, only the problem is you. You shut up your mouth. In our house, you will be scientist. Okay, do you believe that? This is true.
Because they're always trying to prevent the learning.
Okay?
They're
But-
not allowing them to test the theories.
Yeah, not allowing them. to-
Just like the egg example.
Yeah,
The
just
kid
like
has
the
it.
egg example.
They're not gonna let which
Yeah,
parent
that's
will
what
let them take it?
in early learning education also they said you have let
Yeah.
the kids play, and
Yeah.
then through play they learn everything,
Yeah.
right? Play, actually they are not just playing; they
No,
are
they are
doing
they are
actually
experiment. They are
making
doing-
sense of the world, right?
you have to think that they are making experiment.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that's about the thought tips. Let's get the kids by Dr. Neil Tyson. Okay. Now let's move to the fourth tips by Simon Bailey. What he said?
Invest in love.
Invest in love.
Invest in love.
What is means? What
What
that
does it
means?
mean?
Invest in
Invest
growth,
in love.
basically.
Yeah, invest in love. What does it mean?
Invest in love means I
Invest in growth.
Yeah. So yeah, so he Gandhians got some
Because
idea.
love is growth.
Love is grow, so you have to invest in something that helps your kids to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wearing clothes,
Huh?
wearing clothes, buying clothes is not growing.
But if it helps,
Yeah.
if he wants to
Fashion.
develop a fashion design or let us say the fashion factory, if he wants to develop, then yeah, experiment with the cloth.
But you never know that if you have a good personality, you will get a good job.
No, getting a job, look, getting a bread and butter, I don't see the problem in this. Even the animals, the dog on the road is making their food every day. So don't think this will be a problem for a people
Give them, okay.
who can speak, who can walk. That's not a problem. If somebody says that no, I don't want to work, but still I want to food, that's stupid.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, that's a stupidity. So don't go behind that kind of thing. Okay? As a human being, you will be able to get your bread and butter anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's true. Yeah.
Okay? So that's not the issue. The issue is to make a contribution in the world.
Yeah, actually, it's not problem here in Canada, but in Nepal, still people are struggling, right?
India.
Yeah.
When you see, Western society is really easy to.
No,
make
there
money.
is also not a problem. The problem has been created.
Yeah, by the people's problem.
There is also not a problem. The problem has been created by the society, by the people there who is ruling. They have created the problem. They have made the situation in such a way that you are the slave, you have to be slave. Okay? If the government wants, everybody will be flourished. In few years of time, nobody can stop that.
But, yeah.
Okay? Possibility is always there. If something is not going good, that means somebody is responsible. And that is the fact. Okay? Nepal is such a small country that can be made a paradise in few months, few years. Okay? Nothing has to do there. There is so much of natural resources, beauties that you don't have to do anything. Okay? It will flourish. But if you want to, as I told you that it has been made like that. The people are not born like that. Okay? Okay. So the fourth one is invest in love. What does it mean? So look, when the child is born, children come to this world. Okay. So the Simon says that all the children who born on this planet operate at the 100% of genius level. Every people has 100% of genius level. His brain, her brain is working like that. Okay? But when you go to the 20 years of age, okay, only 10% of genius level is left. And as you go to the near 30 years of age, only 2% of genius level is left there. Is working.
Because you know a lot when you're already in that age. You already have a lot of experience. So that's obviously why it's coming down.
No, the genius level means that your intelligence, okay, where it goes. So the child, when they're born, they have 100% of intelligence, genius level. But as you grow up, near 20 it's only 10, near 30 it's only left 2%. Where it goes? So what the Simon Bailey said that where it goes, it don't go anywhere. It is shut down by your parents, by your society. That you cannot do that.
You can't do that.
You cannot play with the eggs.
Yeah.
And you have shut down all the science experiment of biology.
Yeah.
Okay? So the genius level, all the kids have the same genius level, but we made them shut down. Because we say that you can see in many families that they don't have any education, but they are the people who give advice to their kids that you do like this, you do like this. But they don't have experience. They never went to school. They didn't eat any graduation, but they are the most advisor that you should do like this, do like that. How it works? It is not. What it does one thing great.
What?
It destroys the genius level.
What?
Okay? It destroys the genius level. Because the false advice, false thing,
Yeah.
will only kill the genius level. Okay? So the genius level will not go anywhere, but only we made them, we kill them. And we are saying that, oh, my parents are not doing that. By saying that, we are killing the genius level. You get it? Okay. Okay. So, for example, one of the kids, one of the guy was very busy, and he has a very good job. He has their own company. Okay. So he has a lot of money, and he don't have time. Okay. So let us say on the weekend or 1 hour, okay, he finds time, and then he gives the time to the kids. Then one day the kid says that, Dad, this is the food, and this is the leftover food. Okay, what you do with the leftover food? He says, what the leftover food I will throw in the garbage. Okay. Then you are giving me 1 hour time. So the main useful time you give to the company where you work, and the leftover time you give to me, I don't want your leftover time. You go away from here.
Leftover time.
Yeah. So if you want to give me time, give me the useful time.
Yeah.
The important
There is
time.
also leftover time.
That's what the parent was doing. Yeah.
But the time is time.
Time is time, but the useful time, okay, the useful time was given to the company, okay, and if he has a leftover time, let us say 1 hour, 2 hours, then he comes and he takes the kids outside and he asks, okay, what do you do with the leftover food? I throw it. I don't need your leftover time. If you want to give me your important time of 1 hour.
But that's not always possible.
That's not possible, but that's also a good statement. Yeah.
Actually,
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, actually,
At
you
that
have
point-
to put the
At that
schedule.
point, the kid has to understand.
So what does it mean that? What does it mean that you should not be so overwhelmed? Okay, so overwhelmed with the weeks, and the months, so that you find only, let us say, a few hour time in a month with your family. Okay? So it means that this statement only says that you should be comfortable. If sometimes you have to take day off, take day. Okay. If sometimes you have to sacrifice something and invest your important time for something, invest that. That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It is not that you should not do that. You have to go to the work to feed the kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also important. Okay. But it only says that don't make always leftover for the kids. Okay?
Yeah.
You give sometimes important times also for them. Okay. So that guy has a lot of money. So he had a house. But at the last moment he says that I have a house but lost my home.
No, lost my home.
Yeah. I have a big house but I don't have home.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of power
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have any purpose.
Mm-hmm.
What shall I do with this power?
Mm-hmm.
Let us say you become very powerful, but you don't have any purpose. What the hell you will do with this power and money or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? If you have a $10 billion today, okay, you want to be a billionaire, you have $10, but you don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
That will be a big burden for you.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any purpose. But if you give that money to the Elon Musk, he can make something beautiful in the world. Because he has an idea and purpose. Okay? So if you have a power but no purpose, it's useless. Okay? He said that I have a huge success in my life, but I don't have any significance. I don't have any meaning. What is the meaning for this success to me? It has no meaning. I had a lot of money, but no meaning, no significance. So, if you have a house, okay, if there is not a, let us say that the situation of a home, then that house does not mean anything. If you have a power, but if you don't have a purpose, that power does not mean anything. If you have a success, but you don't have any meaning, it does not mean anything for that success. Okay? So the relationships are important than money. Okay? So never we combine these two things, relationship and money. It has to be separate. Okay? If you give money, then you think it will be my relationship will be good, get out from there. It does not
That's
work
just like
together.
gold digging.
Yeah?
It's called gold digging.
Yeah.
It's again
Based
then
on-
unexpected.
If you don't see relationship, get out from there. Don't make any relationship with money. It will just destroy you. Okay, that's what it is.
Then you need to support also, right? If you don't support,
What you need to support. Everybody is born as a scientist in this world. We just talked. Okay, and their parent, their duty is to support. Okay? You don't have to support until they need support. Okay? Okay. Let's go to the final tips by Sadhguru. What is the final tips?
Embrace the journey.
Embrace the journey. So the Sadhguru said that embrace the journey is the final tips for today. So when children come, they are helpless. Yes?
Yeah.
And they cannot do anything from themselves. Yeah?
Yeah.
They have to do all the things because they are not capable to do anything. Wow, I am blessed by the kids. My kids are so wonderful, so beautiful. You think like that? My kids are magic. Everybody think like that, yeah? When the new kids born in the house, then everybody is blessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Then
Because you have a power on that baby.
yes,
If the baby doesn't do anything, he's just doing it.
yes. Okay, let's see. Suppose the baby born and said that, who the hell you are? Let's say the
I
baby
know.
born
Yeah.
and then he is asking you after 6 months, hey, who are you? What the hell you are doing here in my house? What will be your reaction? You will like or you don't like?
No,
sure.
you don't like it for sure.
You will not like.
Yeah.
Yes? Because he is asking you the question. Yes?
He's refusing.
Yeah, he is refusing. He is questioning you. You will not like. But you love the kids because they are helpless. Yes? And you see my kids are magical. But it takes how many years to ask the same question? Remember the first tips. What the girl said. Who are you to put the boundary on me? Why I can't do? The kids is asking the same question they were not able to ask when they were infant. But it takes 18 years for her to ask the same question. And now you are married. Yes or no? Are you getting or no? When it is infant kids, let us say 2 years old, you say, oh, my kids are wonderful, magical. Why? Because they are helpless. They are not asking you any questions.
Because they're not going against you. Everything
Yeah,
is
they are not going against.
everything
That's what
is
I'm
based on
telling
your
you.
thinking.
Yeah.
You have a power on it.
Yeah.
Like it's like whatever you do, it's yours.
But as they
Yeah.
get older, they develop their own thinking,
Yeah.
own lifestyles.
But
that-
at that age, they can't ask the question. But the same question, the kids, it takes 14, 15 year or 18 year to ask the same question. And now
I
you
think
are-
after 7, the brain develops.
Okay? Yeah.
Right?
Okay? So, but it takes 14, 15 years to ask the same question. And now you are mad. Yes? So all the teenagers are doing the same things. Okay? And at that moment you will be saying that, oh, my child is not doing good. Okay? What
Because
is it?
it's not happening according to you.
According to you?
Yeah.
Why you are asking the question? Why you are not doing the way their parents want? Okay? And that is the way of killing as we discussed in the previous tips, that it will just destroy the kid's brain. Okay? So don't think the child belongs to you. They came here on their one purpose and work. Okay? Let them
Figure it out.
figure out. So don't put your boundary what to do, what not to do. Your job is to just help if you can. Okay? To help to do that. Give your love unconditionally, that will help them to grow in life, support in their interest. That's what the Sadhguru mentioned, that the kids does not belong to you. They are the separate human beings. They came in this world to contribute something. They will have their one family, they will have their one generation, and it is blessed that your kids are with you, living together. You are blessed by having your kids. But your kids is a different person. He has their own life. He has to decide his one way of doing the thing, in one way of contributing his generation, how he wants to take forward his generation.
Because they're the guide.
You are blessed to having a living in the same house. You are blessed having that.
Together.
Yeah. It's you are fortunate that you have a kids and you are sitting together. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's not your property. Yeah. You never think like that. Don't think the church belongs to you. They come here with their one purpose and work. Let them do it. Okay? So any more questions?
No.
Any more question? What question? I have no question because you said you have a purpose.
Okay, so thank you very much, and then we'll see you next time with the next story, the next family story time video. Vijay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
See you.